They opened a Popeye's chicken in Bristol. You haven't been yet, have you?
I haven't sampled it yet.
Yeah, don't. It's dead. Season your food! Yeah. I know you put it in a predominantly white area, but you need to season chicken.
So Wingstop is still
Wingstop,
top tier then?
No, but it's owned by Rick Ross.
Yeah, top tier.
No, that's bottom tier. You can't get any worse than Rick Ross. This is the Wordlife show on Ujima Radio. Hey, all right, so it's the part of the show we've been looking forward to. We got Neloc in the building.
Yes, I. Big up the Bristol one time.
Come on. Right, so we were just talking about Popeye's chicken, and I feel we need to make a real important point at this point, yeah? Mm-hmm. They opened a Popeye's chicken in Bristol. You haven't been yet, have you?
I haven't sampled it yet.
Yeah, don't. It's dead. Season your food! Yeah. I know you put it in a predominantly white area, but you need to season chicken.
So Wingstop is still top tier then?
No, but it's owned by Rick Ross.
Yeah, top tier.
No, that's bottom tier. You can't get any worse than Rick Ross. Like, can you think on the rap scale? Yeah. Now, I loved Wingstop. Parmesan wing, tastes peng, yeah? Mm-hmm. And I know he's really fat and he's got them man boobs and it makes you think he knows food. Mm-hmm. But I hate Rick Ross. How can you support a Rick Ross business?
I support Rick Ross any day.
You like Rick Ross's music?
Ricky Rose, yeah. Austin Martin music, Drake.
He's a clown. He's the biggest fake in the hip-hop ever. He was a correctional facility officer. He was a snitch. He was a police officer, everything like that, yeah? And then he lied about it in his music, and then it come out in the statements, and he's now had to admit it, yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
Man, I feel like Rick Ross
in the bin.
Rick Ross turned me into an entrepreneur. So
but
behind all that, I don't know, but
he lied.
He turned me into an entrepreneur.
It's like Beyonce going, all my single ladies, and go back to her husband, Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, he's a fraud, innit? Like, I know it's entertainment, but once the magic's gone, once you find out they're fake, I can't play with them anymore. I can't do it.
I feel
you know, and don't get twisted. That MC Hammer, that all of those big beats that you're on about, that when it started, that Rick Ross had some of those big productions. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Was it? They call me Big Meech.
Larry Hoover.
Solid Tuna. Yeah. Larry Hoover and all of them lot cussed him down for using their names on the song. Wow. Why are you putting my name on your song? You're a fraud. They don't like. You know the real Ricky Ross? Mm-hmm. Can't stand him. Hates him. Yeah. He stole a man's name. And he's giving him no credit, and he won't even give him free Wingstop. So yeah, bun Wingstop, bun Popeyes, big up KFC. Finally, it come back, and it burns me to say
rice
that.
Box.
Yeah, but at least they got 11 spices and flavors in there, right?
Yeah.
That aside,
you sound like you need to open a chicken shop.
I would love to.
Crazy chicken.
Do you know what I used to have? So before Caribbean Croft, we used to have, my friend Toby, but he had the Snug Bar where we started the Wordlife nights, and we used to run a chicken from there.
Okay.
So that was a thing.
So where's my chicken? Why can't I take the chicken?
That was 6 years ago. So I'm guessing the diseases you would get from that leftover chicken now is it's probably worse than Popeyes. So. Damn. But anyway. Yeah. We're here to talk about positive, awesome stuff, and I just thought that was a funny thing to start with. But yeah, how you been, my bro?
I've been good.
You've been like coming up with some cool stuff. I see that you've been doing a clothing thing.
Clothing thing, yeah. We got something here for you on top of that.
Oh, okay. That wasn't a precursor for that. Sorry. Right here.
Hold on, Crazy.
Oh, you got the jacket. It's the real people thing on you. I just even cut that now. You've been there for like an hour and a half, and I didn't even notice that that's the same. Yeah.
Last time I was here, I gave you a black label. This time I'm here, I'm giving you a T-shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Take note. So basically, when you come to the show, give me things.
You got a black label alcohol. He didn't even want to drink
it. No, because I'm being good at not drinking. Yeah, so thank you, man. Look, that's really cool. Look, ecological. It's recycled. Good material. Really good material.
Really good material.
The amount of time people come in with T-shirts and it's like some Fruit of the Loom thing. Yeah. And they still got like the Primark label or whatever in the back. This is good, man. This is good. Right. The reason I was going to go on to it, hang on, I don't want to crease this up. Let me put
no pressure, Crazy. We got more where that came from.
No, but I don't want to bust up the top you just gave me. And you got got
my bro Jay Will in the corner. He got something on too.
But they're trying to be all hiding away now.
Yeah. Big up yourself, Jay.
Come on.
Big up yourself, Jay.
Right. So, bro, real people. Yeah? That's what I want to talk about, the branding. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, I seen that you had brand values, and you say it's not really a brand. It's more of a.
It's more of a.
What was the word you used?
Association.
Sorry, yeah. Right, so I was impressed. I read through them brand values and I was like, that's kind of dope.
Let me read them out for you.
But this is what I wanted you to do, yeah. Because I thought, you know, a lot of people, they go into it, they're like, I'm just going to print a top. They don't think about what you're actually doing, what you're asking people to wear, what you're, you know what I mean? And I think this is good, so yeah.
So let me break it down to you. So real people probably come into a store near you, like Primark or some John Lewis. But anyways, the first thing is you got to be honorable. You got to be humble. You got to be selfless, pure, peace-loving, gentle, merciful, impartial, sincere. Now that's a lot to take in, but you don't gotta do it all in one day. It's something you work on.
You should be doing that as normal.
Yeah, it should be normal. But we're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So, you know, you take it day by day. You know, you work on it.
Oh, so I could be humble one day and peaceful another day.
If that works for you.
No, that works a lot better for me, to be fair, with my temperament. Yeah, no, if I could just do one thing at a time, that leaves my scope up a lot.
And it's like, you know, in a world full of, like, you know, artificial intelligence and, you know, loads of AI and all that stuff. Stand it. You know, how can we identify these days? You know, especially on social media, how can you identify what's real, what's fake?
Do you know what I've noticed as well? Trying to get good clothes in town is a myth. Yeah, like literally going clothes shopping in town is getting fewer further between. You know what I mean? Like I tend to go to like 3 shops now, whereas before I used to have like 10 shops or something that would have, say, more urban wear. Unless I want to wear like climbing wear or outdoor wear or something like that, you know what I mean? There's nothing really there. So by having something from real people for real people, that's a good thing. Yeah. Right. So was there any more about it that you want to say? Like what inspired it? Or
nothing really inspired it besides just being myself.
Needing some clothes.
Being myself, needing some clothes, and just,
for real people.
Feel like sometimes you got to give back. Yes. And leave a legacy behind. So maybe this is it.
That's part of the legacy.
Yeah.
Because the other part is the music.
The other part is the music.
Now, I noticed there was new songs you had. Yeah. And you said there's some from an upcoming album that you've done that you're going to be doing on the live performance part, right?
Yes.
Tell me about this album.
So this album, King of the Streets album, basically just me wanting to deliver some hardcore, heavy hip-hop rap. And this album has been at least 1 year in the making, still processing. Yeah. Potentially releasing in July or even August.
Hey, July. That's what I'm aiming for. That's my birthday. I like July. Yeah, we can celebrate it.
You do a lot of hardcore hip hop rap, so you know.
Hey, that could be a strong present. So, so what? This one is more hardcore hip hop. You think more hardcore rap? Is it? Because you do a lot of smooth stuff. Yeah. This is one thing I've always noticed about you. It's quite laid back. It's quite vibesy. Quite the summer stuff. Yeah. The Miami Beach sort of sound. You know what I mean? So what made you go, I'm gonna hit him with the hardcore hip hop style?
Because for me, like, I've always kind of like looked at myself, identifying myself as like a Nas, J. Cole kind of guy. But when I go and make beats, I don't really get the kind of beats that symbolize how I could actually rap. Like, I always kind of get it soulful more than actual.
Is that what the producers give you those beats?
That's me making my stuff. And
right, okay.
Sometimes when I do get the right beat from a homie, a friend, then I lay it on like heavy.
Right, so basically what you're saying is now you've just got some hardcore beats and it's brought out that side of you then, really.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so there was always that underneath it. It was just when you were in the studio for the first times, they had them nice beats, so that's the wave you was on.
Exactly.
Now it's time for a new era.
Yeah. So like the Cali Mesh track, put my CD on the map, went in the studio, Cali played that, boom. Lyrics ready, everything ready.
Yeah. You went on that as well. I think it's a good vibe, good message, good beat. You know what I mean? Good all round track. So that works really well. So I think they're all going to be like that kind of vibe, or are we talking even more hardcore, like hardcore? Nah. Wait, how hardcore are we going? Insane Clown Posse? When
I say hardcore, I mean more just something you could bump almost anywhere. You know, you listen to 50 Cent.
I do.
Right. Get rich, die trying. You can play that anywhere. You play that in the club. You play that on the road. You want to turn it up when
especially
it comes on.
in the club, bottle full of bud.
So that's what I'm kind of aiming for. And it's a bit of swag. It's a bit of.
So you got some club tracks in there. You got some street bangers. Yeah. You kind of got a bit of because he had a few girl tracks on there as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I put out an EP.
Was it 21
March.
Questions? Isn't it? That was on there.
Oh, 50. Yeah.
So I'm not trying to do 50, but I'm trying to break down that album and see what way you're hitting it from. So
a window shopper.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah, that was Ja Rule this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also another person, Bon Ja Rule. So yeah. I think everybody thought that was about something else when that came out, innit? So but it was literally just.
I thought it was about the Maserati. In Monaco, I think they were in Monaco.
Nah, Jabbled this. He says about it in an interview.
Wow.
Check it out. But yeah, right. So, King of the Streets. Did you have to kill a king that's existing, or you just claiming?
Nah, you just wearing the crown. We're just wearing the crown, man.
Nah, I think we can all have crowns.
We're just wearing the crown.
We can all be kings. Yeah. I think this is it. Too many people look like someone's saying the king's a competition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I do see when they say king of the streets, it's like, oh yeah, but rule on the streets and stuff. Nah, everyone's a king. You could be a king in your own right, and I think that's something.
This is me digging deep and owning it for myself.
Yeah,
you know, identifying like, listen, I could rap.
Standing up as a king yourself.
Yeah, king myself.
I think that's important.
I ain't pushing nobody up the ladder.
No.
People can join me on the ladder. I joined them on the ladder.
I love that. I love that.
How it should be.
Humility is a great thing. Learn that, people. That's a good thing. But now, look, you're a lovely bloke, wicked guy, good music, vibesy music. I look forward to the hardcore stuff.
Yeah.
But what's next in the chamber from you then? What should we look out for the most then? Sorry, one last thing actually, because we only got about 1 minute and a half, so I want to get. You've done an EP. Was it in May? You said?
Yeah. So the EP was actually the love songs that sort of was coming on that album.
Right.
And I was like, this ain't what I'm going for.
That's not hardcore enough.
That ain't what I'm going for. Yeah. So I put the love songs back and I released them early.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So that EP, Los Santos.
When the weather's bad still, when people are locked up with their gal and stuff indoors, so they can play that smooth music and that.
Exactly.
I see
Cuddle up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And then when it's summer, you can ditch the misses and shock out to these songs and get hardcore again, right?
Exactly.
All right, yeah.
Fire for the summer, fire for the streets.
I see it there. All right. Right, we literally have 1 whole minute. I'm going to go into some adverts and it's the live performance part of the show, which I'm really looking forward to. But can you let them know where they can find you online? Because you got a new Instagram now, aren't you?
Yeah. So it's Neloc, Nelocc. That's on the gram.
Yeah.
It's Neloc, Neloc, Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere else.
Yeah.
And at this time, I want to just shout out everybody from the Virgin Islands, Bristol,
Gang.
you know what I mean, the UK, USA, you know, all my people out there. I just want to big up everybody.
Come on, love and blessings. The extra C stands for cold, yeah. The Nelocc, yeah, because he's going. That's the hardcore. It's the C from the core. Bro, you're a G. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for the top.
Thank you.
I wish you both well with the clothing brand. I really like the idea and the concept, and also I hate AI, so big up that. Yeah. Right, big up Venomous Visuals. We're going into some adverts. Make sure you stick around. On the other side, it's the live performance part that we're all looking forward to. Let's go.
Searching for that missing piece of me. I've been looking far and wide as I can see.